So what's up? What you mean we're recording now? You gonna talk?
I mean, I could edit it and start at any time I want,
Oh,
bitch.
okay. I thought
Damn.
we started.
What the fuck? We starting right now. This shit started already.
Then
Stupid
why you
ass.
sit there being quiet, bro?
I'm talking. What are you talking
You
about?
talking now? How you gonna start it? Just sit there. You just gonna wait for it to
This
happen?
is how we gonna
It's just
start it, bro.
happen
This
without you?
this how we gonna start it.
Bet. That's why Darksiders 3 is on Game Pass.
What the fuck? What up, everybody? This is the This Ain't It podcast. We on episode 2. This is the second episode in like what, 5 days? When we do the last one?
Like
So,
Saturday?
Saturday? It's
Something
Tuesday?
like that.
That's like 4 days, boy. We out here, you know, another episode. I got my dude. We got a couple people on here that wasn't on the last episode. So let's go with them first. Ant, say what up.
Hello, Smikers people, and Xerxes. That's all I got for now.
The god himself, you feel me?
Can you pronounce your name one more time without the lisp?
It's Annie Xerxes, aka Super Set, the God. I mean, they ain't gotta say nothing else.
Say that.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know how to say your name when they see it like in the
I
chat
still
or
don't know how to say
something.
it.
So yeah, this is for all y'all dumbasses. Next
Anorexious.
we got Static, aka Swollen Nut, aka Juicy Nut, aka Suslord. Say what up.
Hey boys.
This nigga.
What's good, y'all?
I'm trying
Yo,
to sound cool.
we got Donatello.
What you already know what it is. You know.
And finally, last but not least, we got our staple white womanizer, Lil Woozy.
We got Woozy A. Smith.
What's up?
I'm just kidding, bro. He's not a womanizer.
That we know of.
We gonna start this episode off with video games, cause you know we all gamers, head ass.
The Game Awards.
We're gonna before we get into the
Go ahead.
Game Awards, we're gonna start off with the new Pokemon game that dropped like a week and a half ago or 2 weeks ago.
It's about to be 2 weeks.
About to be 2 weeks. Pokemon Sword and Shield on the Nintendo Switch.
It's the first console Pokemon game in a while.
Facts. The last one was
Isn't it the first like
Revolution?
actual core Pokemon?
Yeah, it
game?
is.
Because
Yeah.
Gale of Darkness and stuff, that was like some side. That wasn't like
yeah.
a core game.
No.
Okay,
you
okay.
wanna start Donatello? Talk your shit about the game. What you
My
think
shit.
about it?
All right, basically, you know what I'm saying? It came out. It ain't live up to everybody's expectations, but to be honest, I don't give a fuck any of that. The story's trash. That's cool. You know, I played through it. It's not that long of a story. The people are complaining about the animations. I don't think they're terrible. I did think there would be a little bit more better animations for cutting out half the Pokemon. And going on cutting out half the Pokemon, I actually don't mind it because I was getting tired of seeing the same things in the competitive scene. Just a bunch of Garchomps and fucking Chanseys and just stupid shit. So I'm not too worried about that. I like the game. I'm not bitching about it.
What do you think about the story? Is it like every other Pokemon game? You don't really care. It was whatever.
It was like every other Pokemon game enough to where I turned on fast text and didn't read anything they said, and then just kept running around and used my own intuition to figure out what to do. So I don't know what the fuck was going on. I know Chairman Rose randomly turned into a villain at the end of the story, which was weird. I didn't like how like Leon, like he just, I don't know.
It was
Leon
supposed to be
he
plot
was cool, but it wasn't. I wasn't invested enough for it to mean anything. I knew he was gonna be evil when I seen him with that ankle bracelet on his underwear. I knew something was fucked up with that. Story, like I said, I'm not too worried about it. They could have showed more. Like, I feel like nothing really happened.
Well, the problem I have with the story, like every other Pokemon game, the story is really whatever. Like, it's all right. It's not like fucking. You don't play Pokemon for the story.
A
Not
lot of people do.
not all
to
of
be
the
honest.
games. I mean,
I'll say more gameplay than the story, just the
yeah,
whole
more
experience of it.
gameplay. Yeah, like nobody goes like, "Oh man, this Pokemon game story sucked." Like, you know what I'm saying? Unless it was like really sucked. But people, we don't judge the game off of that for the most part. But I would say this game was lacking so hard on the quote unquote evil team, Team Yell.
Oh yeah, Team Yell they didn't do nothing.
They
They weren't even
wasn't-
evil.
They wasn't even fucking evil. Like every other game had like an evil team or whatever. This shit was trash, bro. Team Yell is garbage.
The evilest fucking grunts in there was the undercover league fucking commissioner guards or whatever the fuck. Like the one you had to find, that he pissed me the fuck off. I didn't like that nigga because I didn't read what was going on.
At the end, right?
Like I said,
At the last city.
So I couldn't find him.
Yeah, that shit was trash.
It was dumb. It was just dumb. There wasn't really any puzzles. There's no victory road.
Facts. There was no victory road either.
I don't remember if Gen 7 had a victory road or not. Which, I mean, to be honest, I was just trying to speed through to get to competitive, but I was expecting there to be a victory road. I don't know if I said this already, but like I was saying, I wasn't really concerned about it. It was something that I noticed because I was expecting it. And yeah, I wasn't looking forward to it. But it didn't have one, so it was cool.
Okay.
Then you start talking about something.
I forgot. But
it was lacking.
I said it was lacking the team. Team Yelling. That was one thing I really didn't like because every Pokemon game, you know, you have the evil team against you and shit, but it was just like
grunts.
They was fucking weak as shit.
And they were weird. They weren't even like. They were followers of like some random like Marnie. What was that her name? What the fuck? Why was she even in there? What was the point? She didn't do nothing. She was useless.
She was the brother of one of the gym leaders.
She was the brother.
Yeah.
She was a sister of but why was she in there? Why was
she was a rival?
Team... She wasn't a fucking rival.
Yeah, she was. You fought her like a couple times.
Yeah, but that shit. Why?
I don't know. And
it's just.
What did you think about the game?
What I thought the game was great. I think it's the best one since Black and White. I mean, it definitely did have some of its downfalls. I could have spoke on them already. Like the worst thing about the game for me, I don't really mind the story, but the worst thing for me is the villains, and it's like Team Echo. Like, what's going on with that? That's something my son would put in there. Like, what kind of shit is that?
Team Echo.
But it's like that's why I said before, like Team Rocket was the best villains Pokemon has ever had, and then I mean after that you got Team Magma / Team Aqua for Gen 3, and nobody has been good since.
Gang.
I mean, you got Team Plasma wasn't bad for 5.
Right.
Galactic and 4 was all right, but yeah,
it was okay. I'll say that.
It's like the villains have gotten worse and worse.
Because Team Skull wasn't even really that bad, but they were cool.
Yeah, that's another thing. They tried to make them rappers. I was like, all right.
Right.
But other than that, like that's the worst thing I thought about it. But you do have the Pokemon walking around. I mean, obviously that's.
I love the wild. I do love the wild.
Yeah, they got that. They've expanded the Pokemon Let's Go in terms of that, and that looks real nice. You can turn the camera, and then with all the Pokemon in here, it's like Let's Go only had Gen 1 in a sense, but this one had all the gens, and I mean, it's tough. They took out a lot of Pokemon. Rip, Nido King and Nido Queen, but
it's so hard.
Overall they got plenty of Pokemon in here, so it's very good. Like I said, the best one since Gen 5, Black and White, but still got the downfalls. Still some stupid animations, even though I'm not too big on that. But story was alright. as you said, no victory road. That's tough. Even though I just got my 5th gym badge.
Right. Oh, yeah.
But it's all good on spoilers. I mean, I've seen the game like from start to
Right.
finish. Shout out to Show Food for that. But
Yeah. I mean, you could tell they focused on other things than the story and like the typical things, like the raid battles and stuff. Raids are fun.
mhm.
The wild area is cool. The
Yeah,
that curry deck, I don't know why they thought somebody was going to be worried about that curry decks. I don't know.
yeah. That's one thing I've been doing. It's like there's so many Pokemon. I'm like trying to catch them all, and that's another downfall. I'm like, it's only 8 boxes, but you got all these Pokemon. It's like I'm
You
on my
get more
5th badge.
boxes. You get
Yeah,
more
that's what I
boxes.
thought.
I got
Well,
15 of them.
I'm at like halfway through box 6.
Yeah. It should have updated by then because I don't even think I had that
You
much.
trying to be a Pokemon master, head ass? Okay.
Want to be the very best, Snecka has. But yeah, I
He's
think
on
you
a
know
master quest.
I think the wild area, they did good with that. I mean, kind of the first time really doing that. It's kind
It's
of
like
like,
a friend safari.
yeah, that's
Or
how
safari
the
zone.
safari zone,
Yeah, because
man's can't talk, should be.
there was no Safari Zone, so this was like,
So yeah,
I guess,
that's
the
nice.
replacement for it. It's pretty cool.
The raids are good, and then shout out to them being able to take off the cutscenes, because the cutscenes in Sun and Moon were just OD. You had to watch them all. They were like 20, 30 seconds long, 2 minutes long. Couldn't skip it. In this one, you can actually turn it off, so that's nice. After
Yeah.
one playthrough, I don't have to watch all of it again. So that's really nice. But that's another thing. The raids, that's real cool. The Dynamax, I wasn't feeling it at first, but after a while, I'm like, all right, that's cool. Can you do that in competitive?
You can, but I think people are not feeling it, to be honest. Dynamax and Gigantamax thing. But I haven't played enough. I was trying to make my team on the actual game, but then I was like, I need to play and see what the fuck's going on before I start putting time into actually making a team.
Yeah,
So, but yeah, you can do it so far.
gotcha.
Yeah,
It's gonna be
Okay.
really useful in VGC because you can break through protect and stuff with it and all that. But I don't know if it's gonna be allowed or not. I don't even use it when I play. I always forget, to be honest. I don't like using it.
Well, I think I don't think we've had enough time with the competitive aspect of this game to really speak on it.
Right. I'm just telling you where it's at and what people are
Yeah.
thinking and saying.
Yeah, I haven't really touched it. I've been just trying to get Pokemon. And that's basically it.
Somebody just
playing
got their
it.
stats lowered in the background.
Yeah, but I'm biased as fuck. I'm gonna love every Pokemon game. I think people complaining about the animations, like they've never been known for the animations. If anything, I feel like they improved on certain animations for certain moves, which is cool. But I feel like on other moves, they just didn't give a fuck, and they just left them plain or whatever. So I can't really complain about the animations. Like that's like
some of them are the same as like the fucking Game Boy animations, like the one where you see like Cinderace is hopping up. Like you could have done something, made him move his arm a bit or something like that.
yeah,
some of the Dynamax animations,
but it's not
don't
like it's
follow them
going
either.
backwards. It's just staying the same. You know what I'm saying?
Do you think they were lazy for not adding newer animations?
I feel like it didn't matter if they didn't improve on the
Yeah.
animations or not. I feel like it didn't matter. I feel like that wasn't their main focus with this game.
I mean, it should have been the main. It should have been
I
something.
don't think it
up
should have.
there.
I think it's perfectly
to be
fine
honest,
to me.
because with them switching from DS from handheld to like an actual console, they should have upgraded everything as far as like quality wise. Like that's the whole point of doing it. If you're not gonna increase the quality, it could have just kept it on the 3DS. Like, what's the
Because
point?
at the end of the day, they do have the hardware to do so, right? So like, why wouldn't they do it?
The thing is, it's
The game is only
limited.
9 gigabytes.
It's limited though because it's on the Switch. You know what I'm saying?
It's limited, but it could have done way more.
How do you
than
know
what
they
they
could have
have
did
did.
way
I mean, look
more?
at Breath of the Wild, for example. Look at the graphics
Right.
that they did on that game.
Okay, this is where it's different because that runs on a different game engine than Pokemon. Like it doesn't matter what the hardware is; it's the software that they use to make
Well,
the
every
games
Pokemon
too.
game don't run on the same game engine.
What?
Mm.
It's not the same as Breath of the Wild, though. What the fuck?
It's not the same, but
Exactly.
it's literally the same as it
I
was on the 3DS.
Well, okay. Well, obviously they could have did better with the animations. They didn't. They they just kind of threw this game together, and it was a good Pokemon game. It was better than Sun and Moon to me, and better than X and Y.
I liked
Uh,
X and Y, but that might be because that's when I first started getting into competitive.
Probably, but to me, this was
But
better than both of those games.
Damn, I haven't
And
played since like Omega Ruby.
I feel like going on to the next game, all these people complaining about it, I feel like they're gonna definitely improve, and if they don't, then they're gonna get a lot more hate second time around.
From the perspective of someone who hasn't played it yet, I feel like it was probably a bit rushed, but I don't know.
I mean, they always come out with the new gen in like a certain amount of years, like what, 5
every
years?
3 years.
3?
2013, 2016, and 2019.
19. Yeah, so 3 years they come out with the new gen, so they know what the time to make these games are. So, I don't know. Maybe they was just working too hard on fucking Mario Odyssey or some shit. I don't know.
Well, Game Freak, I don't know, because if they had because
I don't.
characters and the Pokemon models, besides the new ones, obviously, they're. I mean, granted, they're
They
not
gotta
going to
make the
change too
region.
much.
They gotta make the
But-
team, even though the team was.
Well, the map is small, so I mean, it's not small, but it's not huge. You know what I mean? So
the
that's not an
environments look
excuse.
cool though.
They do, but it looks like something they could have made on the 3DS and just polished it a little bit. It looks like a polished, highly polished 3DS port.
Mm.
Because if you've ever played any games on the 3DS emulator on Citra, if you can get rid of like the deep black lines and stuff, it looks almost as good as it does on the Switch. Like it's right there.
I think that's probably how any game would look if it went from 3DS to Switch.
What, like Pokemon?
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's literally a port, basically, almost. Like they didn't.
Yeah, but the thing
Upgrade their
is,
whole
you
shit.
don't. What else? What are they gonna do with it? They're gonna make it like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what? You're gonna make it like realistic? It's Pokemon.
Not realistic. I don't know. I've seen like little fan of stuff, and obviously it's a fan render, and it's just a picture or whatever. But it looks just a million times better, and it still looks true to Pokemon scenery and everything. But I ain't complaining. I'm going. I mean, because
I
at the end of the day, none of it really matters.
I mean, we just talking
I'm just
about it, so.
Talking, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, I don't care. I would have bought it anyway. I would have bought the game anyway. I would have paid more to get rid of the story and just
What?
give me a bunch of
Oh, no, you
give me
wilding
a
now.
bunch of Pokemon and give me a bunch of shit I need for competitive. That's what I would have paid extra for that.
Oh, okay.
To be honest,
Uzi, you have anything to say about Pokemon?
how do you
Not
feel
really.
about it, Woozy?
I don't know.
How do-
I was never big on Pokemon, but like I played the old games before. But I don't really have anything to say on the new
How do you
one.
feel about the new quality of life as far as competitive battling goes?
What?
Huh?
How do you feel about the new quality of life as far as competitive
Oh,
battling
life.
goes, and team building in general?
On Pokemon?
Yes.
Nah, I don't know.
He said,
They
nah.
made more improvement.
Okay. That's
Yeah,
all we. That's
that-
all. We,
yeah.
Alrighty then. Anybody else want to say anything
thought he was
about
gonna make some shit
Pokemon?
up.
Before we move on.
Nope.
Alrighty.
Fuck Ice Cube, bro.
Fuck Ice
Fuck
Cube.
him.
Next we are gonna move
Strong
on
as
to the Video Game Award nominees.
Pokemon ain't up there.
That's
You know.
coming. That's coming up. We'll start off with the biggest award, Game of the Year, bro. For Game of the Year, they have Control, which I haven't played.
Control.
I haven't played half these games, to be honest.
Didn't it just come out not too long ago? What the fuck did this come out?
I don't know. Check it out. They have Control, Death Stranding. Death Stranding just came out.
August
Um,
27th. Death
not too
Stranded
far.
just came out like a couple weeks ago, didn't it?
Yeah, something like that. You got Death Stranding, Resident Evil 2, Sekiro, Resident Evil 2 remake.
November 8th.
Sekiro Shadows Die Twice, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and The Outer Worlds.
All these are recent games except for Sekiro,
and Smash.
Resident Evil, and Smash.
Yeah.
Smash. I mean, Resident
So
Evil
that's
more recent. But
that's half the list. So
Yeah.
it's not most.
that makes no sense.
For me, I would say game of the year. Since I haven't played 3 of these games, yeah, 3. Yeah, I haven't played 3 of these games. I would say, in my opinion, I would say Resident Evil 2 is game of the year for me. That was it was a really good game when I played it. I fucking hate fucking horror, fucking scary games. But by the time I beat Resident Evil 2, like I was happy. I was like, all right, this is a good game. Yeah, like I had fun playing this game. I played Sekiro. It was hard to pick between Resident Evil and Sekiro, just because Sekiro is really hard and I didn't beat it. But Sekiro is a really good game. Like I fucked with the environment, the world, the setting, the gameplay. Was getting used to it was tough. And it was a good game though. But
You need to finish it on stream.
Maybe next year. And what's your game of the year?
Like what's his personal or out of the
No, out of the list.
Okay.
Out of those, I'm not gonna say Ultimate because I'm not biased. Man, I think I played all of those except for it's definitely not Death Stranding. I know that,
PC,
but
Daryl Stranding
Simulator.
It's out of Sekiro and Resident Evil 2. That's really tough. Because I mean, I'm gonna have to give it to Sekiro, Chief, because it's just due to the fact that one, I'm not gonna say it's a true knock against it, but Resident Evil 2 is a remake. And
I was thinking that too. Yeah, I was thinking that. It's cool, but it's at the end of the day.
Yeah, that's the one thing, and I'm not gonna say it's a true knock, but it's like it's a remake. Technically, I've already played it, and that's all of the playthroughs in terms of character choice.
Yeah, like they had to do half the work and everything.
Yeah, because I mean, you already got the plot, you already got the enemies, even though they added a few new ones.
Yeah,
but Sekiro is just good overall because it's a good story. Once you understand it, it does take a little time to get off the ground, but you have pretty much just everything that you really need. You got the combat, which is obviously the main focus, but it looks good, plays good. You don't really have too many bugs, glitches.
Hey, I got a clip of me glitching. That shit was stupid.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I forgot about that one. It's not too bad because normally games have plenty of issues when it first drops, but I played that game for a few hours at the beginning. I didn't get that far because I got bodied by the first mini boss, Lady Butterfly, I think like 42 times before I won.
Jesus.
But it's like, I understand a lot of people are like, oh, it's too hard. And I get it. You want it to be a little easier. You want it to have a difficulty setting so where you can say, all right, let me actually enjoy this, because you also have the purists who are, oh yeah, I just want to, play the story. I don't really want to get too involved with all the mechanics and the gameplay. I just want to know what the story is like. But it's all around good. I do understand again the difficulty, because it's just like 42 times. Like, I'm surprised I still had a controller after that. That was ridiculous. But it's just all around good, because even all of the enemies, like, you really don't encounter too many numerous enemies that are the same. Like, yeah, you do get a few here and there, but like even the mini bosses, they look the same, but they got different names, and you're like, okay, it's the same person. and then they just come out doing something completely different. So they gave everybody kind of different either attitudes of coming at you or boss.
Hey,
Behavior.
Yeah, just that. So I have to say it's Sekiro just because like all around, like everything was good, like or great. Even the like in the boss battles are just over the top, which is always good because you don't feel helpless. Like there's nothing you can do. It's just basically understand the patterns and then make this move and do what you need to do. So for me, it'd be Sekiro. And I forgot to say about Pokemon, I give that like an 8.5 out of 10. And then for Sekiro, I'd have to give that like a 9.25 out of 10. So that's what I think about that.
9.25. Okay.
9.25.
It
Uh,
wasn't perfect. So
oh, well, it would have been a 10 if it was.
hey, it wasn't perfect because I died 42 times, Lady Butterfly.
That's your fault, not the game's fault.
Exactly.
Yeet. Yeah, like just real quick, Sekiro was my second choice for game of the year, just because it was like refreshing. There was this. I feel like there haven't been really any like different type of games coming out. Like everything's like all like
The same
copies
format.
of other games. Even though this is a Dark Souls-esque game, but it has like its own little it has its own what you would call it, like unique flavor to it. You know what I mean? And I really don't like medieval kind of shit. That's kind of I feel like what Dark Souls is. When I look at it, I've never really played it. I've seen people play it, and Sekiro is like in Japan. And come on, my name is Super Sensei. Let's get it together. Anyways, Donatello,
Weeaboo ass.
what do you pick for your game of the year?
Well, guys,
Head ass.
so before I say anything, my opinion is gonna not really hold because I didn't really play any games besides Smash. But just on the outside looking in, uh, I feel like the Outer Worlds would be a game, but just like I said, on the outside looking, it seems the game that I feel like made like the most noise, at least that I seen, was Sekiro, and out of all the games on here, it's not super unique, but it looks to be the more unique one and the one that draws my interest more than the rest. I just, even though I don't like to be frustrated, it just the art style and everything just looks really cool. It just looks like a nice game. It just looks like something I would want to watch someone play just because of graphics and the art and everything like that. Like I said, Resident Evil 2, uh, it being a remake kind of just doesn't mean it's a bad game, but it kind of, I don't know, it just puts me off on to even like putting it up there for
Not lazy, but there's already something made to it.
yeah, like it's already like you already know what you was getting in
Yeah.
going on, like it's, I don't know, it doesn't mean it's not but I'm just cut it short. I would say Sekiro because I didn't really play too many of these games.
I feel
But
like you should
take it with a
definitely play
grain
the
of
Outer
salt.
Worlds.
I need to play it. I have it downloaded. I think.
Oh, you bought it?
No, it's on Game Pass.
Oh,
Yeah, I have it downloaded.
I low key want to play it since I've been hearing nothing but good things about it, but I don't really like Fallout games, so yeah. Anyways,
But you hear good stuff about Skyrim. You know that's a good game, but you don't play it.
that shit trash. Static. What do
You
you?
don't call it trash. Fuck you, bitch.
What's your game of the year, bro?
So
Sekiro
me,
trash.
especially this year, I haven't been playing games that much. But from once again, like Don's point of view from outside looking in, I'll, I don't know. I heard nothing but good things about Sekiro. I heard Death Stranding was nothing but a walking simulator and just cutscenes.
It's actually a UPS simulator.
Oh no.
What the
So,
fuck is it about?
I don't know. I saw the trailer for it a couple months back. It looked okay, but I'm not really a PvE type person. Like, you know what I mean?
Oh, is it like open world? Like
From
PvP?
what I've gathered, It's Daryl. Basically trying to unite the United Cities of America, and he's just delivering packages to different places. He's basically the plug, and
Oh shit!
I don't. That's all I know. I
Did
don't.
Detroit not come out this year?
I'm
Was that
sure
last
it
year?
gets.
No, that was like two last year.
Last year. That was a good game though. I played that. That was a good game.
Yeah.
Should become human. I like that.
So yeah, Death Stranding. I don't know what the fuck it's about really, but that's like the service level. You're a
Oh,
delivery
it
man.
looks really good graphically, but he does just have a big
People
ass
there for their
package on his
story.
back.
And I think the way he fights people is he throws his piss and shit at them.
Nigga.
Oh,
Oh
no.
my.
Oh lord!
I'm not even
Well,
capping.
why has he got all these muscles for? I don't know. These graphics are good.
He got like an astronaut suit on, bro, with a baby in his fucking.
He got like He had like 8
Oh, no.
backpacks on his back.
Yeah, he got the shit, you know, the packages, bro.
Oh no! You
The
talking about
number
this
one
man's
delivery
package?
man.
Got that bag.
Look at all these monsters on the table.
So what was your game of the year? Again?
Yeah, go ahead. Fuck
From
Death
my
Stranding.
choice?
Yeah.
To be biased, because out of all of them, the only ones that I played it would be pretty much Smash. The Smash was okay. I like Smash. I don't
You're
have
not
a
good
Switch
at it.
myself. Me, bro, catch me on Smash. I ain't got a Switch, but I played on my little cousin's Switch.
Head ass.
Like, I played for a while. It was fun. But if it was a PVE, I would say Sekiro from basing off of what I'm hearing about it.
True. Okay, Uzi, what's your game of the year?
I'll probably. Well, I played 2 of these out of all of them. Resident Evil, but I never finished that either. Same with Sekiro. I played that for like 2 hours and got it refunded. That shit was hard.
That's tough.
But
Blood Harvest.
I want to play Death Stranding. I heard it was good, like story wise, but the gameplay, I don't know. It just lacks for me. But I'm gonna have to say Sekiro. It's probably game of the year. Just
True.
based off like reviews and like gameplay, it's just really challenging.
Okay.
But
so...
yeah, that's my pick.
All right, so everybody picked Sekiro except for me. Cool.
What'd you pick?
You probably played it the
Resident
most.
Evil 2.
Oh no.
That was a fun ass game, bro. I ain't gonna lie. All right. Well, there are other categories. Y'all want to talk about the other categories or
Action game.
action game?
Apex.
Okay.
Apex is on it?
we could-
Oh, I just said it. That's the first one on the list.
We could do action game. Action game. The nominees are Apex Legends, Astral Chain, Call of Duty Modern Warfare, Devil May Cry 5, Gears 5, and Metro Exodus.
I ain't playing any of these either. Do I play video games anymore?
I guess I'll go first. My action game award will probably go to Astral Chain because I'm a fucking weeb.
Ash Chain.
Nah, but like I played this game. This game is basically like not an IRL, but it's basically an anime. Like you're watching an anime while you're playing a game, and it's just
You the feds though.
it's ridiculous. You're like fucking. The boss battles are like crazy. Fucking the gameplay is just so fun. Once you get into it, it's a little overwhelming at first when they give you all the things you can do, and it's a little frustrating sometimes. But like once you get past that, it's a great game. I love the cell shaded kind of art that they have in it. And it's like for an action game, this is definitely like crazy ridiculous.
It looked pretty
I'll
crazy
get it.
when I see
Like-
you playing it.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. It was like one part I was like screaming. I was like, it was on Super Saiyan, bro. It's crazy.
Finisher.
The other games like Apex Legends is just Apex Legends is good. But
It's
It's
probably
whatever.
gonna win.
Call of Duty Modern Warfare. I mean, what you know what you're getting into. Gears
It's called-
5, I feel the same. Like they're just like
All the
they're
shooters.
just like not like unique. It's like we've played them before. You feel me?
They should make another category. Take them out of action. It's like put them in
Yeah.
shooters. Like
Yeah, and Devil May Cry 5. I don't know anything about. Same with Metro Exodus. So Yeah, my opinion is stupid. And what's your action game?
Excuse me.
Whoa.
I ain't played that one.
Yeah, that's cap.
Oh.
Nah. Man, when it comes down to best action game,
Fortnite.
Head up. Head up.
Doki Doki.
Yeah, just take your time.
Yeah, I'm taking my time for sure. I have nothing but time right now.
Oh no.
Oh shit.
Mhm.
He said I
Yeah.
got time today.
Yeah. Nah. If it comes down to best action game, I'm gonna have to say Metro Exodus, Chief.
Mhm.
Okay.
Don't know. Nobody's really played that, but the Metro series has always been good. It's always been good, and I didn't get to play too much of it, but I do know that all the it's not too many mechanics that they have anymore. Because at first it was like, yeah, radioactive world, this, that, blah, blah, blah. And you was thinking, okay, it's another Fallout kind of deal, but having to always be on top of what's going on in the outside world. And then all of the enemies, I got to give it to you when it comes down to that. It's kind of like on pace for Resident Evil type of deal. They've always just got some crazy shit in there. So I'm about to give it to Metro. I mean, I didn't really hear too much about Gears this year. Seen a lot of
Batista,
gameplay.
bro.
You
gonna give me what I want.
Oh no. Devil May Cry. That's kind of like my second because I played all the Devil May Cry games and I did play 5. And I'm not no cap. I think Devil May Cry might be the best one since 2 or 3. I think since 2 because 2 was the best. Some people say 3, but 5 was definitely true to form, and they definitely gave it the personality, as they say, that Devil May Cry normally has. Y'all know I don't fuck with Call of Duty, Astral Chain. I watched that. Yeah, I mean, it's just mediocre. I ain't gonna say mediocre. I know what I'm saying, but it's just not. It ain't really.
I'm not offended. Don't worry.
Yeah, I don't say that because it's like I've seen all the gameplay because I watched you and Shinkensu play that all the way through, and it looks good. But I'm not gonna even hold you on that one, Chief. Apex Legends. Okay, so what's anybody else for best action game?
Yo.
The only thing about action in Apex Legends, it's a fucking battle royale. Like, that's all there is to it. So it's like,
Yeah.
you know, if you go into the game and you get no weapons, you're dead. Like, you know, it's not fun to me. I fucking hate that shit. But it was fun when I played it. I'm not gonna cap.
But yeah, that's just me for best action game. It'll be Metro.
All right. Static.
All right. So action game. I don't know. Because I played nothing but multiplayers and battle royales for the last like 2 years. Because like I've been sweating my ass off on Fortnite, and y'all know this.
I mean, if you don't know, you just don't. Because that's what I'm about to say. I don't know.
I mean,
I
shit.
skipped you. Oh shit.
I don't know. I don't know if you skipped me or if you knew I didn't know.
I mean, I don't know about Metro though, because I played Last Light. I haven't played Exodus though, and Last Light I really liked that game. That was a good game. But if it holds up like Last Light, then I might as well say Metro. I haven't heard none about it though. That's the thing, but I haven't heard bad things either.
Okay. So Metro it is.
Mm.
Alright. My bad. I did skip you, Don.
I don't got nothing to say.
Alright, Wooz.
Let's see.
You gonna say 2K? I'm playing.
2K has the best story I've played so far.
I did play it. I played a lot of Call of Duty, but made some improvements.
Okay,
compared to the
I'll
past
say
ones.
this. I'll say this. COD wasn't that bad. The only bad thing about
It's
COD
not
is
that
just the
bad.
maps. The maps are
Yeah,
hot.
the maps are too big. Too
The
many
worst part about Call of
campers.
Duty is always gonna be the
The guns are unbalanced. Like
Yeah,
the shotguns, they nerfed the shotguns though, but
yeah,
it's
the
still
shotguns were ridiculous before. You
Yeah.
can hit someone from like 10 miles away.
So what's good about the game?
About Call of Duty.
Yeah.
I mean, other than that, like the AR is good. The mobility is great,
Yeah,
but the maps are
and
trash.
it's kind of like the past Modern Warfare's. It's kind of similar, but it's just more revamped and more modern. But that's not that's not my choice. I'd probably go with Devil May Cry on this one for action game.
Oh, somebody said
Hell
something
yeah.
different. There we go.
Mhm.
We all have different opinions, head ass.
Hell yeah.
So nobody's gonna say Gears of War 5, you know?
I don't know. I never
Mountain-
played
I ain't
Gears.
gonna choose a shooter for action game of
The
the
Mountain
year.
Dew boys, come on, where y'all at? Doritos
Just you.
men?
Just you.
Nah.
Nope.
Nah, I ain't play that shit.
Jackass.
I played it, but like, I didn't play the story.
Gears is
I played,
always
like-
good. It's just this one was.
It's cool.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That and Call of Duty is cool, but I feel like it shouldn't be in this category at all. Because all these, or Apex, to be honest, I feel like they need another category.
I like Apex, but it shouldn't be on the action game category.
Yeah. Like Devil May Cry, Astral Chains. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck Metro is. That's probably a game I'd like too, but I just ain't never played it.
Head
I think I
ass.
have one of them on Steam. I just be buying shit
You do be buying shit, not
and
playing
not be
nothing.
playing it.
Just
I
like me.
know.
Head ass. All right. Does anybody want to talk about another category? Cause those are like
What other category? Action adventure. I don't
community,
fucking know. Oh, that
audio
new Zelda game did
design.
come. Tripping.
They got content creator of the year. What?
Art direction. That's an interesting
Dr.
subject.
Lupo, Shroud,
I don't know
Ewok,
these games though.
esports event.
Art direction, audio design. See, I haven't. How was the Since we all like kind of agreed on Sekiro, I haven't really played too much. How was
how's the what?
audio direction in that? Like, how's the sound?
The sound was
uh,
great.
Is yeah.
Was it? Because no
Yeah.
one talked about it. That's something I've been trying to pay more attention to, as the music and like sound effects and the sound design and everything.
It was pretty good in Sekiro, yeah, from what I remember. This is another thing about Pokemon. I didn't like the music too much. It
I
could have
didn't
been
either.
better. Could have definitely been better.
How do you guys feel about Did you beat Luigi's Mansion?
Yes, I did.
It's completely random, but how you? Oh, there's a fighting game category. Dead or Alive 6, Jump Force. I don't know why that's in there. Mortal Kombat, Samurai Showdown, and Smash Bros. We'll probably all pick Smash Bros. I feel like.
Y'all remember when Jump Force was mad hype for 2 months?
Oh, Jump Force not on here? That's tough.
No.
It's on the fighting game.
Oh, it
list.
is. Oh, okay, yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
It's Dead or Alive 6, Jump Force, Mortal Kombat 11, Samurai Showdown, and Smash Brothers Ultimate.
Yeah, Smash Bros. All of the
I
fighting
probably picked
games.
Dead or Alive for the titties.
Head ass. Them thick girls, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Where the volleyballs at?
All right. So yeah, anybody want to talk about anything else?
Games for Impact.
No.
Life is Strange.
That's what it sounded like. Let's move on then to music. There's been a couple of
Music.
new album releases. We had the new Trippy album. Has anybody listened to the new Trippy album besides me?
A little bit, not too much. It's kind of a sleeper.
Real quick, what about RPG?
Was there
Actually, never mind. There's
there-
Kingdom Hearts 3, Monster Hunter World, Outer Worlds,
2K20.
and Final Fantasy 14. We ain't say MMO.
Nah, we skipping that.
That's crazy.
I don't think. Yeah.
2K is not even on the sports game list.
All right.
He's
Anybody
a
anybody
doo-doo.
else listen to the Trippy album?
I
No.
did.
I gave it
It was-
one playthrough and threw away.
Yeah, he threw it. He borrowed the
He threw it away?
It was
Yeah.
meh.
I threw my phone away.
This nigga playing Smash right now.
Wow. I listened to it. I did like
A
half a
reaction video?
playthrough, and it was all right. It sounded way better than his last fucking album, but he got some good songs in there. I
Which
gotta listen
one?
to it
Last?
more.
Wait, you think it was better than A Love Letter to You 3 or
No,
the
the
exclamation mark?
exclamation point song.
Okay, yeah,
or
because that was
album.
hot dude.
That was trash, bro. Holy shit.
Ass butter.
That shit was so fucking garbage. But yeah, this was definitely better than that, and I gotta listen to it more because he has some fire songs on there. Anybody else got anything to say about it? No.
I mean, I listened to it twice. I mean, not twice, like 1.5. I'll say that. It's okay. It's not that bad. I'll say that, but it's not great either. It's better than the last album, the exclamation mark shit. Way better. But what I say is it better than the last, like A Love Letter to You, like the 3? I don't know, cause that was still a great album. But overall, I'll give it a solid like 6 out of 10, in my opinion.
Okay.
I gave it one listen, and I just don't fuck with Red like that. That's just something. That's not something you'll hear me.
Light skins.
You don't like his ugly singing, bro?
Nah, bro. It's just something I can't get behind. So it's just like, pause.
Hey yo.
It's just because we got static here. That's why. So it's like, yeah, I listen to it, and I'm just like, it's not something you'll catch me putting on the aux.
Okay.
So.
Understandable. Woozy, you have anything?
About Trippie
St.
Red?
John.
Nah.
Alright.
I didn't listen to that much.
Okay. The Chicks Tape album, Tory Lanez. What? Go ahead, Woozy.
7 out of 10.
7 out of
It's
10.
alright, yeah. Baby making music,
Think it's overhyped?
Yeah.
She
I think
want
a
it
little
now
bit,
and
just a little bit.
fast. Grabbing and smacking
The old Chicks tapes are better than this one, but there's some good songs in here. It's not bad.
Okay. Anybody else listen to it?
It was good. Personally, I never really been a fan of the last Shake Tapes. I'm not really like a super baby making music type of guy. Like, you know what I mean?
You don't want no kids.
Oh hell yeah, I don't want no kids. But other than that, it was okay. It was okay. They had some songs on there that I would say it's bumpable. You know what I mean? Like without thinking about making babies or whatever.
Man said bumpable.
Bumpable.
I ain't never heard that shit. Bumpable.
You can bump to it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah, I feel the same way. I haven't really listened to the other Chicks Tape mixtapes or whatever, but listening to this, it was all right. I feel like definitely his features made it a hype, and the samples made it extra hype.
Well, yeah, because all of his songs were kind of like remakes from the early 2000s and stuff.
Yeah, he
remakes.
remakes.
I find it more interesting. Than...
He samples. I think that's the whole thing. He just samples old.
That's the whole Chicks Tape thing, though.
That's the Chicks. Yeah, he sampled really it and got the people on the. I thought it was cool, like how he redid because he got samples from old songs and then got the person who was on the old song.
He had Jagged Edge in there. That's tough.
Yeah,
I like that.
Snoop Dogg, and then he had fucking Snoop Dogg's on every fucking song. But the Take You Down, Chris Brown thing.
Yeah,
I feel like it was cool.
T-Pain in there too.
Yeah,
T-Pain was good. Yeah,
I feel like it was more interesting of a listen than it would be for me to actually play the songs regularly. But I like some of them. You know what I mean? I wouldn't be playing them all the time, but they're good songs. I mean, it's just not. I'm not the target audience, obviously. So.
No, you are.
Oh, I'm not.
They want you to make babies.
No. I ain't trying to have no kids right now.
Don, I'm right here.
No, no.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Next question.
I'm not really into the baby making music like that either. So it was some of the songs kind of missed me. But
it depends on how it hit.
Some of them.
I don't like Tory Lanez's singing voice.
I like his singing voice.
I don't like that.
I like Tory Lanez overall as an artist.
I do too, but it just sound like that singing shit that he do. I'm like, I feel like he can't really sing. I don't know if he can or not.
You guys care about
What?
auto tune?
He could
There
sing.
ain't. I mean, he probably can,
He
don't know.
definitely can sing.
but there's like no range to it.
You need to do some research on Tory Lanez.
I know who he is. I just never. Every
Well,
song
I think we all
I
know who
fucking
Tory
heard him
Lanez is.
sing. Every song I've heard him sing is that.
Okay.
Sing, I'll say that he can sing.
He can sing.
Okay, all right, niggas. Okay.
You said
bitch,
you
I
don't know
said
if he
yeah.
can sing, and I'm telling you he can sing.
And I said all right already, and then all y'all got.
You're like, I don't know if he can sing.
Don't want to sound like that, you fucking bitch.
And what do you?
Guess who can't sing? Travis Scott.
Yo.
Travis Scott's whack ass. That's why Tory Lanez about. Yeah.
Shut up, Joyner Lucas. Get the
Right.
fuck out of here.
Man, he's better than all of them.
Yeah, alright.
I mean, y'all kind of just y'all nailed it pretty much. Just they be making music. I mean, now it's, you know, you got a chick you rolling with, then definitely, you know, put it in the
I mean,
whip or
Ant, you
something.
made baby, so you got to tell us how it really is.
What was you listening to when you was making children?
Yeah.
That is not a podcast topic. So
Yes, it
George
is.
Strait? Yeah, we're talking about music.
yeah, we're talking about
Listen to that
music.
Keith Sweat.
Ant will listen to Ja Rule.
Head ass.
Alright,
What would I be
alright.
without you?
Here's a question. Here's a question. Here's a question.
Yeah.
Would you put this on if you're trying to make some kids?
A few of them. A few of these songs, yeah.
Yeah, a few
Like
of
the
them.
It
Trade.
depends on who you trying to
The
make kids
Trade
with.
is a good song.
Okay. Who? Okay. Here's another question.
Who?
If you just,
This nigga turned to an album.
This nigga owl.
if you just trying to fuck, are you putting these songs on?
Of course.
Yeah, maybe.
So is this the
That's
fuckboy
baby
anthem?
making or fucking?
Is this the fuckboy
That's
anthem?
what you're trying to
I mean, see, here's the thing though. Me personally, I don't really.
Do
I'm
you
not really-
fucking silence?
Sometimes
Oh.
you just hear the breathing.
Oh, heck.
Shit. I just put on noise canceling headphones. No cap.
You put them on and then you hear the echo. He said, "Why did you echo it, bitch?"
Oh God. Okay, I think that's enough of that.
I'm saying no music. You eat everything, bro. You rate your performance. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, we
What you
had
could've
the
done better.
new P&D songs, Loyal and News.
Yep. Fire.
Fire.
Loyal definitely is a banger. Drake did it again, guys. Nah, let me stop.
Right, Drake got the recipe for real.
Drake
just
be
those two
stealing
together.
songs, bro.
Those two together just mix.
No, I swear to God, every like great,
Drake mixes
really
with
great
everybody.
song, most of them that P&D has had, Drake's on it. Drake be like, yo, this is a hit. Let me get on this, bro.
That'll make you a star.
Trying to be relevant, cause you know
Oh,
Drake.
he really
That's
did that.
that's what he does. He stays relevant, bro. No matter what, he always coming out with fire at least 3 times a year. You feel me?
He's still on the top 10 Billboard.
With his head
For the
ass.
last decade.
Yeah, almost. For a decade now. He's been in the top 10 and the Billboard.
Drake is he got the recipe for
So
success.
has Chris Brown.
He does too.
I like Chris Brown.
So anybody not fuck with these 2 songs, or is it just?
I like him.
I
I'm
was
just waiting for a
still-
new album to keep it.
I got
above.
like
Hell yeah.
almost 300 songs
P&D,
from
so-
suggestions.
And I think the weekend is coming out tonight too, or soon this week, supposedly.
maybe probably this weekend.
Yeah.
What was you about to say, Amp?
I just said I don't really fuck with P&D, so
That was
True.
crazy.
See, I really didn't either until I heard this song, and I started going back. And he got some nice songs. Okay. Another album that's somewhat relevant. YNWLE.
Hell yeah.
Who liked this album?
Me.
Go
I
ahead.
ain't listen to it.
Go ahead. Talk about it.
Talk about it since
Go
you love it
ahead.
so much.
Huh? Oh. I didn't like every song, but I like a few of them. It's just I like his old album better. The previous one, I think it was way better than this one. I feel like
This
it
the
lacks
second one?
something. No, he dropped like 3. I think this is his 3rd album.
Oh fuck! How long you
Yeah.
been around?
Like 2 years now, I think. 2 or 3 years. But
He's dropping too many albums. He need to chill out. Need some
he's still
promotion.
he's locked up too. But anyways,
Oh.
it was alright. I give it like a 6 out of 10. It was not bad.
I heard
I like Melly though. You got talent. But
he's good.
This man just hates him though.
I
don't know
feel
why.
like Ellie is overrated, even though he's not. I think he's overrated for what he is. He's not that good. He ruined songs. That's my opinion.
That song he's on with fucking that T Grizzly song. That shit.
T Grizzly
Yeah.
song?
Yeah,
I don't know about that one.
with Melly and who else is fucking on that?
He had a song with Lil Uzi and Lil Keed, and he just ruined the song for me.
Just because of that.
He ruined the song. Well, his part was bad. He didn't ruin the song. I feel like, yeah, when his part comes on, I'm like, nah, I'm good.
Freddy Krueger is probably one of my favorite Melly songs.
And then he got that "Murder on My Mind" song played.
Yeah,
That was
I'm still bumping Mixed
That was
Personalities.
SR'd so many times.
How about Mixed Personalities?
I like mixed personalities.
I'm still bumping that till this day.
I like mixed personalities.
Blue Balenciagas.
I don't know that song. I don't know any other songs. I don't think off the top of my head.
You gotta listen to Freddy Krueger.
Yeah. So anybody else got anything to say about YNW Ellie? Nah.
He
Okay.
ugly as shit.
All right. Last thing in the music section we have is Post Malone
Skip.
wins over
The
Meek Mill
NAACP.
and Travis Scott for what was it? Best
The AMA.
rap
Best-
album.
Best rap album of the year at
Of
the
the
AMAs.
I say privileged.
Ant, what do you think about it?
That's just terrible, Chief. One,
It wasn't that bad. It was
No. well, not the album. I'm saying the album was.
I like
album
this
was cool, I
album.
heard it, but
It's
it's
not like
like
he trying to
Let
make all
Ant
regular
talk.
songs.
you
Shut up, bitch.
he. God.
One at a time, bro. Like nigga trying to talk, bro.
Shut up.
Stupid ass
It's
bitch.
just like, how does an album like that one, Post Malone said is he doesn't even want to be, considered hip hop. He wants to be genreless. Two, he even said that the album was more pop than anything. And like I said, it's not bad. Some bangers on there, some songs that you can listen to, given the vibe or mood. But it's like, how's that considered? Because it was also put in as a nomination for pop album, so for best pop album of the year.
So it was in both pop and rap.
Yes. So I don't know how the fuck that wins best rap / hip hop album over Travis Scott's Astro World and Meek Mill Championship. Like, how the fuck does that work? How?
I think Meek Mill should have won.
Meek Mill had the best album out of that,
Yep.
to be honest.
That's tough, bro. I think it's probably rigged, to be honest.
I mean,
think
it's expected.
I feel like Post Malone is like an alternative pop artist, bro. Like I feel like he's not really a rapper per se. He just looks weird, to be honest.
He don't look weird. He ugly as shit.
He never showers.
What do you think about this, Don?
I'm not surprised. But at the end of the day, I don't want to say I don't care, but I kind of don't.
So just
Just
say you don't care.
Yeah, I kind of don't care. I mean, it's subjective, obviously. But I mean, the award shows, I thought it was just, they're all bullshit. So that's why I'm just like, well, it is what it is.
What you think about it, Static?
If Jordan Lucas ain't win, then what's the point?
Yeah, let's kick him
Bro.
out. Let's never invite him back. Static, what you think?
I mean, do I think Astro World and Championship was better? Yes, definitely, especially for hip hop. Yeah.
Maybe not Astro
But-
World, but yeah.
I mean, all right. Let me ask y'all, what do you think is better, Astro World or Championship?
Championship.
Championship.
Don't
Championship?
ask
I think-
me.
I don't know. I don't know. I think Astro World was kind of
It was good.
was kind
I
of
just
better.
I like Meek Mill more.
Yeah, oh, you from
That's
Philly?
Philadelphia head ass.
Yeah.
No, he just gives me more hype.
Meek Mill get you more.
Not
Yes.
this album, not this last album.
That's all.
A couple songs, but
If you listen to Dreams and Nightmares,
I
then
relate to
Somebody's
him
yeah.
more.
capping.
I thought this is a really mature.
Oh yeah, he's
Yeah,
definitely
he's
definitely
Meek's
matured
good, yeah.
since he got out of jail for sure.
Yeah, I
Oh,
felt
yeah.
it was like a good. It was definitely a really good album for release. Not that he just had it waiting, but I'm saying like it. You could just see the improvement and his change of mindset through it.
I
Like,
mean,
it actually meant something.
He went from fucking
Mindset
hoes
was,
to
yeah.
fucking women. No, let me stop.
I mean, he probably did, but he's out
I
here
mean,
doing shit. Him and Jay-Z,
yeah.
you know the
Yeah.
what's it called? Prison reformment and all that shit. Like, I don't know. He's growing. He's getting old.
I mean, I like Meek Mill. Don't get me wrong. And this is coming from a person that during the Meek Mill and Drake beef, I was on Meek Mill's side in Toronto. I was getting flamed day in, day out. Now that's tough. All right.
Yeah.
But
That's why you sound like that.
you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
But to
nah.
be honest though, Meek's still Meek. Song after song, it's still Meek, just a little bit different variations. I felt like Astroworld, it really gave me a better variety of what I'm listening to. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
But it's not to say that the album was bad though. Championship was great. I love that album. But would I say it's better than Astroworld? I don't know.
That's tough.
Either way, Post Malone's better than both of them, so it don't.
Oh, Woozy, what you think about it?
I mean, I don't think AMAs mattered to me. I care more about the Grammys.
Facts.
The
I
Grammys.
mean,
Those
Cardi
are
B won
rigged,
over
too.
Travis Scott. Hello, the Bronx
Cardi B's better than
native,
Travis
the
Scott.
hood rat
they care
queen.
about they care about numbers more.
You know,
Who sold most? And she
That
probably
is
sold more than
true.
him.
great.
But then at the same time, all that's controlled by labels. Just
Yeah,
to really be honest.
labels.
So it's like,
Favoritism.
Y'all didn't like Cardi B's album?
No, I mean there's some good songs
Her
there,
album
but
was
like
fire, to be
it
honest.
shouldn't have won though. That's all I'm saying.
Yeet.
She had a really good album.
Cardi
That's
B has
probably
good
better than Travis
songs. No matter how
She
much
got
I
Ghost
slander,
Riders. This
Depending on
Parks
who,
and
right? I
Fontaine.
mean, it don't matter who.
no matter how much I
I mean, it
slander her
matters,
as a
but-
person, she has good songs.
Yeah,
do what
She
they
can
want
rap,
for
she can
clout.
rap.
Cardi had us.
Cardi.
right.
All right. Next, we'll move on to sports. Woozy, you want to take
Wait,
the
wait, wait.
floor, coach?
Before we go to sports, who do y'all think is better, Cardi or Nicki?
Nikki.
Cardi.
Oh,
I'm from Queens, so fuck the.
I like
Bronx.
Cardi B better.
Yeah.
I'm
for the
only
most
I'm
part.
saying Nikki because I know. I mean, she probably had people helping her write songs. She's been around for a long time.
Shit.
But I feel like her discography is better. Cardi's fairly new. Nikki's
I feel
old.
like prime Nicki is better than Cardi now, but I don't feel like we've seen Cardi at her prime yet. Maybe.
That last shit, Nicki
I feel
Minaj,
like this is her
honestly,
prime.
was
I don't
kinda
know if it
whack.
could get
You
any
think so?
better.
You never know, cause like she is new though. But then honestly, nowadays, especially when it comes to artists, they don't stay that long anymore.
Exactly.
Like,
You feel
you
me?
know-
She's
you know what I
hot.
mean?
She's been hot for a little minute. I think it's just
Yeah.
I don't know how much hotter she could get. She had Bodak Yellow. She had, a couple other songs
Spanish
that were going
song?
crazy.
Mhm.
So I don't know. I don't know how much hotter she can get. It's
And
this
unless she does like radio music,
Lil
like that.
Nas X's fucking what's that? Old Town Road remix.
the trend. You start high and then you just slowly start going down.
Yeah,
So,
slowly. But like with Nicki, when she was like, with Young Money and all that, she been popping year.
Well, she kept getting better.
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know how people hate on.
But I
Nicki,
feel like she
but-
wasn't as exposed, like as quick as Cardi B was, because she like, I don't know. I feel like
Yeah, Cardi came out
everybody
in the
grew
age of the
slower
internet.
back then.
Yeah. It's all about the internet now. Like once you
So
get popping
everybody's
on the
like-
internet, you make them TikTok videos. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
With your head ass, and
Head ass.
shit just go crazy. You feel me?
Everybody's like career lifespan is just, to be honest.
Yes.
Music is like fast food now. You just want to get it done. You know what I mean?
Had,
You want to get
They
fast
care-
food done? What
they
you
care
talking
more
about?
about
You don't let it cook.
quality. I mean, no
Yeah.
quantity more than quality nowadays.
Exactly. I mean, to be fair though, here's my theory about this, especially when it comes to music nowadays. I feel like artists they want to push as much as they can because they know as much as they're gonna push, a couple of those songs are gonna bang. Whereas if you focus more on quality and if you just put out music, if they're ass back to back to back and you think they're good, that's gonna ruin your image in the long run,
Yeah.
right? Whereas if you just put a shitload of songs, but then a couple of them are decent, you only remember the decent ones,
Like
then you'll be
Future.
staying relevant. Hey, like
Like
Future, for
Gucci,
example,
like
yeah,
Gucci Mane drop something.
I'm weak.
Gucci
exactly.
Mane drop like 5 albums a year
OD,
It
Gucci dropped like
also
Yeah, I
and
don't
like
listen
10
to either one of
mixtapes.
them.
it also has to do with the technology of making music. It's also easier to make music nowadays versus back in the day when you had to have when barely anybody had the equipment to do it.
You don't need to sing anymore nowadays.
True.
Like you don't
That's
need a voice.
facts.
All you need
Like
is a
Tori,
computer.
you can not know how to sing like Tori and still make music.
I'm waiting for your track, Don. Where that?
My track, bet I got you. I just be busy sometimes. I'm a slow. Maybe by
Alright,
next
coach.
month, something like that.
Next month, I'm gonna mark it on my calendar. Christmas, I better hear a song.
Not Christmas post.
Head ass. Yeah. Anything else about? We're like an hour and 12 minutes in, something like that.
Oh no.
Anything
I
else
like
about
this
music?
song. I like talking.
No? Yeah? Okay. All right. Sports. Lil Woozy coach. Take the floor.
Oh no.
Woozy A.
I
Smith.
just wanted to say this. The NBA recently, they're thinking about doing a schedule change. Like changing from 82 regular game season to 78. And
Wait, why?
huh?
Wait, why do you want to do that?
To make star players like get more rest, I guess, for the playoffs.
Cause
But
niggas
this
is
is only 4
dying.
games. There's only 4 games.
Yeah, that's only 4 games. That's
know,
like
it don't make
what,
sense.
maybe 2 weeks off.
Yeah. But if they do that, think about it. They lose. Like, think about all the people that want to go to the games, like the ticket prices and all
All the
that.
money they're
I'm like,
losing.
yeah. And they're
4
thinking about
games
doing.
per
Yeah,
team,
that
like,
is true.
what's up?
Mhm.
Is it really worth it in the long run, especially if you see it as a business move?
What do you mean? Is it
Mhm.
worth it? It's not about the money at that.
Yeah, but like think about it. Even if it's not about the money, how else is the NBA gonna make their money?
They
'Cause
have
they don't
enough
use
National
money.
television.
None of that shit.
And then they're thinking about doing an
They're
in-season
sponsored by
tournament,
Wish.
in-season tournaments, play-in playoff tournaments. So that's like they're gonna have like the low-seeded teams have a
Oh, big
playoff
head
tournament.
ass.
You know what I mean?
Hey, Knicks, we out here.
Yeah.
Doodoo cup.
Time to shine, head ass.
It's my time to shine.
Mhm.
Gear up, JR. Or
They think
RJ.
about playoff
Dennis
reseeding. So they're gonna reseed the playoffs. So say if the Bucks and Toronto finish with the 2 best records, like they did last year, they're gonna reseed the conference finals, which will prevent them from facing the 2 teams from facing another one in the Eastern Conference Finals. So like, say if the Sixers are like the 3rd seed and Milwaukee's the 1st seed, they're most likely not gonna play each other. You know, there's gonna be like another team, so it's more balanced. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know what you guys think about it. I think it's stupid.
They trying to do it like
Do all that.
Pokemon.
I don't see the point of it. The end season tournament, I kind of get why they're doing that, but at the same time, it's like if your team's not is doo-doo enough to not make the playoffs, then at the same time, why? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess to change things up, make it more entertaining. Because there's a lot of like,
Watch
new
why teams
players.
go against each other.
No, there's a lot of young players like nowadays that aren't even gonna be able to make it to the playoffs. You know, so it'd be
Nope.
interesting to watch those type of teams play each other.
Because at the same time, it's like I'm not trying to be hype watching the Knicks versus the Suns. You know,
I mean,
But
that's true.
somebody's gonna be winning, so you can be hyped. It's not like
If
they're
you think
gonna
about it, it's
walk
kind of like
around fumbling and shit. Like they're gonna be doing shit.
it's kind of like All-Star Weekend, but like
the rookies.
No star
yeah,
weekend.
yeah, All-Star Weekend, yeah.
And I said no star weekend because it's the
All-Star-
opposite.
Oh yeah,
No
'cause it's
stars.
just-
Starless weekend.
but
That's
yeah,
fucked
I don't
up.
think it's a good thing to think about. I think they should just leave it the way it is.
Whack Team Wednesday.
Yeah,
Oh no.
Whack
they
Team
should.
Wednesday.
they should. They should change the playoffs a little bit though.
Yeah. And you haven't said anything. What do you think? Alrighty. Oh.
I was just listening. I see earlier what they were talking about, like the mid-season tournament and all that, reducing the amount of games. I mean, that'd be kind of cool because like you got to look at some of the other sports, baseball, football. It's like they kind of do their playoffs based off of what's the name? The divisions. It's like you lead the division, you can still be ass, but you're still gonna have a top seed in the playoffs. I mean, basketball is basically the top 8 teams, regardless.
Yeah, like NFL has a wild card, so they have another chance. A team has another chance to get into the playoffs. Not just they don't go by seeding.
Baseball, I think hockey does. I don't know which one hockey does. Who watches that?
You watch hockey? Yeah, I'm about to say. Hold
black
up.
ass.
Hell no.
Oh, you actually white? Hello?
Nah.
Y'all must pick out where I'm from, huh?
Oh fuck
shit.
no.
Do you watch it?
Ah, stop. No, my dad watches it.
Oh nah,
Oh,
it's your
nah.
dad
Are you
white.
biracial? Are you a Logic stan?
No, I mean a lot of people watch hockey up here, like black, white. It don't matter. A lot of people watch
Chalky.
Probably because it's fucking cold.
Oh, watch hockey. I think it's chalky.
Yeah, niggas watch hockey. Huh?
Yeah, I don't. I mean, I just root for the Dallas Stars because I'm from Dallas. So as long as they do good, I'm
Yeah,
chill.
same with the
Like,
Flyers. Same with the
game,
Flyers too.
But I don't think that'll be too bad. I would say kind of cut down the amount of games just because like 82
Load
games,
management.
bro. I hear the load management. You got that, and it's just like, all right, bro. I'm not watching 82 games. I mean, that's a ton of games to watch for basketball, but
Yeah,
I mean,
Baseball?
talking.
Don't they have?
I mean,
Like
talking
Don
about load
said.
management.
Yeah,
I
I
feel
think-
bad for Curry.
I think when they were doing the lockout, remember the NBA lockout? They did like
Yeah.
63 games. I think that's fine.
yeah, something around there, and then because as you said, who wants to like Don said the Knicks or whoever said that, but it's like, yeah, I'm gonna get real hyped for the Knicks and the Hornets. Like, what kind of shit is that? Oh, the Hornets and the Knicks are playing tonight. All right.
Yeah, we
well,
might
so-
actually win.
Yeah, so it's not. I'm not gonna get hyped.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Y'all are disrespectful.
what's the
Yeah,
point?
I want all my games because when the season's over and the playoffs is over, I got nothing to
Oh,
watch.
yeah, there's nothing else to watch. Yeah.
What are you talking about? 3v3 or top or big three?
Oh, nobody
Nigga,
watches
who
that, bro.
wants to watch them old niggas
Old
play?
ass. Only the boomers watch that shit.
Okay,
Hey,
Back in my day, he was real good.
Yeah.
Ass.
that's why we about
Volleyball
to beat the
had us.
Raptors tomorrow.
Yeah.
Bro, do you? Oh my
Yo,
god.
Embiid had 0 points yesterday. That's
Yeah, I was about to
crazy.
say big
How
cap on
many-
Uzi.
Anyways,
0 points.
all right, yeah. You want to talk about the Deontay Wilder fight?
Yo,
too?
go crazy. Go crazy.
Uzi.
Little Uzi coach.
I thought Deontay Wilder lost the fight, but
Who is he
his
going
right
to?
hand.
Come on, man.
Luis
Come on,
Ortiz.
Uzi. Come on, man.
What's the
Being
guy's name?
racist,
What's the guy?
Woozy.
He fought Luis
42 and 1,
Ortiz.
41 lockout, 41 knockouts. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Heavyweight, bro. He's the heavyweight of the decade. You can't cap. You know it's true. With a
Mhm.
record like
God.
that, bro.
Maybe.
Imagine having a record like this: 42 and 1 and 41 knockouts. My nigga, almost every single fight he has is a knockout.
True.
You know what I'm saying? I haven't seen a record like that since like Floyd. I mean, Floyd undefeated, but
But he got no
still.
power
I mean, yeah, Floyd
it's
he'll
more
hit you with
interesting.
paper cuts.
with more knockouts, but he's like 50-0 with like 15 knockouts. He's just boring to watch. But like his defense is, obviously what makes him
He's
great.
boring but efficient.
Yeah.
Hey, he's like Kawhi.
hmm I don't know.
He's a
but
fun guy. What are you talking about?
the fight definitely went crazy. I thought he lost the fight, but he got lucky with that right hand. He got a lot of power.
I mean,
How's
to
he
be
lucky he
honest,
got a
because
lot
like,
of power?
because at the same time, oh yeah, we both watched the fight at the same time. We watched it together. So like,
Yeah.
the
Oh.
Ortiz controlled the fight for the first couple of rounds, but I feel like he missed so many opportunities to get good hits on him. I felt like he was just playing around with him, giving little
He's
punches.
not. He's not skilled. He looks for like the right moment to use his right hand. That's his
Yeah.
power. he don't really fight. I mean, he's not skilled, but he got power. That's pretty much it.
Hey, it
But-
works. She.
But yeah,
Okay.
if he fought some like if he fought, I think he's fighting Fury again, Tyson Fury.
Yeah, you
Another
saw Fury
rematch.
call him out.
Yeah,
Had
but
Braun
I think
Strowman.
he'll lose that next fight though. I think Fury would beat him.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so.
Damn, I'm trying to see him and Billy Joe Saunders head ass.
Oh no, not even the same weight class. But anyways, that's what I thought about it. That Deontay Wilder and Luke 2.
Mm.
But yeah,
Okay. Don, you have anything to say?
I ain't watch it.
I think
All right.
me and
And you have
Miss
anything
Wall the
to
only
say?
one that watches boxing here.
I just look at the results.
Yeah.
And
I don't know if they watch them, so I ain't see it.
alrighty, me either. So that's that.
Hey,
What
I'm
about
waiting for
Survivor Series that just happened? Is
What are you?
Oh,
Mysterio got his-
You said what? What is he
somebody
talking
beat
about?
Rey Mysterio's ass and his son's ass at the same time.
Yeah,
They whooped my nigga's ass, bro.
you're in the
They did
wrong
him dirty.
podcast.
They did him dirty with his own child.
Uh,
That's crazy.
I
That's
think you're
dope.
lost, young man. You want me to find your
Hey.
mom?
I don't have one of those.
Oh no.
I'm waiting for the Anthony Joshua fight though.
Facts. It's in
I'm
like a couple weeks. I think December 7th.
December
No,
7th. Yeah.
is it?
It's 2 weeks.
That's a
Oh, it's
Saturday.
next week. That's next week.
Next week?
No.
Yeah, it's next
2 weeks.
Saturday.
December 7th is next week.
Not this Saturday. The next Saturday.
2 weeks.
No, next week.
Next week is the 7th.
Next week.
Yeah,
I'm trying to see what Andy Ruiz big body ass gonna do.
he built now. He got hand speed too.
All right, let's move on.
Hmm.
To entertainment stuff.
Mhm.
We'll start with this. Twitch stuff. Here we go.
Oh no. What's that?
Oh no.
Question
mixer
is,
out here.
why did you? Well, it doesn't have to be Twitch, but whatever. Why did you start streaming, and what made you want to stream? Ant, you want to go first?
You take like 5 minutes to answer.
Nah. But it was just something to do. Yeah. Show people my skills, blah blah blah. You know, everybody knows I'm a Smash God. Hello.
I beat your ass a couple times.
Yeah, that's big cap. Kick him out the podcast. Anyway,
It's not Cap. I'll beat your ass. You was there, Soup. You was there when I beat him.
it wasn't even my best characters.
It don't matter. It wasn't my best character. Someone I just started using that day. That's trash this nigga is.
Yeah, alright. All his characters are so. But shout out to Mr. Game and Watch. But anyway,
Whack
streaming,
ass.
it's just kind of cool, you know, get to interact a little bit. I mean, I'm an introvert at heart, but you know what I'm saying? It's like just to get to interact. You know what I'm saying? With the house, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nah. You just interact. What is that?
He trying to sound young again.
Yeah,
Oh
alright.
my god.
You're older than me.
I'm
so
dead.
40-year-old virgin ass. Nah, that's just all it was, just interact. Because I've literally been watching Twitch since right before it turned into Twitch from Justin TV.
Justin TV.
Yeah, Justin TV.
Yeah, I remember that, but
Yeah, Justin TV was.
none but white people.
Yeah.
Illegal streams. Justin TV's the way, my guy.
Yeah.
I'm trying to watch some sports. Justin TV.
So the
Yeah.
reason why you streamed on Twitch was because you was on Justin TV and it just rolled over into Twitch and you was just already on it.
I mean, yeah, and eventually I eventually got a setup. Because back in the day, you didn't really know too much about what setups you needed, you know, capture cards, what monitors. And I mean, I knew what monitors to use, but it was just like everything else. Because I was doing nothing, playing like fighting games and doing tournaments of all that. And then it kind of settled down from there. And it was like, well, I'm still playing all these games, so why don't I just stream them? So that's kind of how it was. It's been a while since I've streamed, obviously. That's because the schedule was a little hectic, but that's just really the reason. Just to
Hey,
interact.
that was before,
Twitch,
like,
so.
That was before like back in the day when there was like Justin TV and nobody really streamed like that. It was nothing but like YouTube playthroughs and all that back then.
Yeah.
It was only till like I wouldn't say recently. I'll say maybe solid 2 years ago, 2 3 years ago.
Everybody's a streamer.
Yeah, so like
Yeah.
everybody's a streamer now.
The market is
before
oversaturated now.
Yeah, it's big oversaturated.
Yeah.
But back then it was YouTube. YouTube started exploding.
Should've
Yeah,
did it when
like
I was
even
young.
3 4 years ago, it was literally playing the game. Like you didn't even have like real just chatting. They talk for 10 minutes and it's like, all right, I'm about to play the game, and then at the end they might have like might have an intermission, taking a break. We'll talk a little bit, and then they get back to the game, or at the very end, all right, I'm done. We talked for a little bit, and then the stream's over. But you didn't have even ASMR. It was like,
Right.
who the fuck was gonna look at somebody lick a box? Like, what kind of shit is that?
Oh no. You
Kissing
like
on the
something like
mic.
cardboard?
Yo,
Making out with the mic, cat ass.
Yeah, so you didn't really even have that either.
Ew. Nigga eating a chicken wing in my ear.
Like you kind of got all this like at the end of 2018, blew up this year. So it's really changed. Like a lot of that has changed because yeah.
Do you
A
think
lot.
that's do you think that's good or bad for the Twitch community?
It kinda is. It's kind of good because you get a little more variety, but at the same time, like some of the, I'm not gonna say some of the categories is just Twitch is biased, and we all know that, and it is nothing you can do about it. But like women obviously benefit the most because you get a just chatting. I mean, and this is like no shade or anything. It's like big ups to her, but you got to look at Ghost. Like she just blew up in 2 months. Like not
Facts.
even that technically. Like she doesn't even stream every night, but I mean, to get fucking what was that like 4,200 in one stream? Like I make that shit in
2
a
months.
week and a half.
Oh shit.
Yeah, look at you.
a week and a
Hate
half,
to
bro?
see it,
Shit.
but nah,
Hey,
it's
man,
just
I don't
like
got two
women
kids.
just
Yeah.
yeah,
One
yeah,
week.
even better. Yeah, all right. Nah. But you just see it. And this dudes, it just takes dudes way too long to even blow up. It's like you could just have something that everybody see. You got to go viral. You got to have massive content. You just got to have some way that just like, hey, man, look at this, look at this. You're not going to get that too often. So
No, honestly, like I mean, yeah, Ant's
Yeah.
right. Because like if you think about it, nowadays it's whatever grabs the most attention. Like you
Which
know what I
is
mean?
titties.
Yeah. Well, I
Exactly.
mean, you kind of reiterated what we said last podcast, but since you wasn't here, you obviously couldn't say it. But you know, do you think that these new group of streamers is taking away from people that just play video games? Streamers that just
Well-
play video games.
I feel like it all depends on the person because there are still streamers out there that are dudes that are hustling that are still getting pretty decent views. But it's not to say that it was harder for them than other people. At the end of the day,
Like, do
but
you
I think it really depends though. I don't know.
do you think them adding ASMR and just chatting and that being a real big come up on Twitch is taken away from, say, I don't know, Fortnite streamers?
Oh fuck no.
Oh, definitely. Because at the end of the day, if you think about it, that's what Twitch was before, right? Just gaming,
pretty
Mhm.
much.
right? So like, if they want to do something like that, why not make a separate app or something like that for it? You know, with the same, not necessarily the same platform, but you know what I mean? Like, keep it separate.
So you don't think it won't work in the reverse way? Like, say people come on Twitch just to see, say, ASMR, and then one day they'll, like, say one of the ASMR or just chatting people host somebody playing Fortnite. Do you think those people will be, like, exposed more to, like, games? Because you know a lot of people that do ASMR and just chatting usually don't play games, and people aren't there for gameplay, but say they somehow stumble across somebody playing a game. You think that it, like, you know, it kind of like, I feel like it kind of like works both ways, kind of like people watching video games are now getting into people that don't play video games more, just there for the person. And then it's kind of like reverse. People are there that come on Twitch watching like a streamer just for the person. Maybe one day they'll find somebody playing a game, and then, you know, they'll get interested in the game. It's kind of like getting exposure for both
If enough
sides.
people see it, for example, like let's say when Ghost is hosting you, right? When you got like them 800 followers, I mean viewers and shit, But then at the end of the day, it'll trickle down to like a solid 80 for a good like 2 hours. You know, there'll still be people sticking. It won't be the majority, but at least you're getting more than what you would have without it. Like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. That's kind of what I'm saying.
Yeah, like if it was that, then yeah, I'll say yeah, definitely.
Okay, what do you think, Ant?
I mean, Static kind of said it, and the thing is, I had always said, I've been saying this for months now. I was always the first to say, you heard it here first, Hannah. But I always said that, just chatting just kind of ruined Twitch because, like, when it comes to games, you got a ton of categories for games because it's like depends on what you want to play. People can watch it, but when you do just chatting, you can literally do anything, and it's considered just chatting. And you could have a game up and not even be playing it, watch other people play, and you're like, oh yeah, I'm just chatting, I'm just talking about this game, blah blah blah. So it's just like you started off as games, and then you dip into, well, these people just want to talk, or they just want to IRL, and you kind of see that you get a lot more people that want to talk with, or excuse me, interact with a just chatting or IRL streamer. And I get it. It is kind of interesting because you never know. You have absolutely no clue what's going to happen on that because a human is a human. Anything random can happen.
Especially
in a game, yeah. And when you're playing a game, it's like, well, this game, I may have seen it already. Well, he might play it a little different, but I still know what can happen. Or, well, he's not playing the way I want to, or this or that. It's many ways to say, I don't want to watch this game. And they're like, well, the only reason why I stick with it is because it's a streamer. So if it's the streamer, it's kind of like, well, the streamer's more interacting, then I get more of this. So, and like I said, man, when it comes to just chatting, it's like if you're a woman, all you got to do is just show cleavage. Your views are just gonna pop up and go further and go further. And it's like, I mean, if that's what you're gonna do, then that's what you're gonna do. But it's like I said, Ghost blew up in 2-3 months, and now it's 8, 7, 6, 500 viewers on average, and it's just like, well, why is that? And unfortunately, everybody's gonna say just because of the way she's dressed, and it's like, who's not gonna really argue? But at the same time, ignore behind the scenes, she's cool as fuck, so I can't say, oh well, she's not anything but just showing her body. It's like, nah, she's cool as fuck. She's comp. Seen her playing card and she was holding her own, so it's not like she's just here for that. But at the end of the day, it's like, the women just have it a little bit easier in terms of, the way to make the money. Now,
she's not your typical ego streamer, I'll say that.
Yeah, and we did kind of hear about what was going on behind the scenes that one day. I'm not gonna expose that, but it's like when it comes down to the way that you get the money, is you get everybody that starts to hate. And then they start reporting you for this and that, and you got to go through things behind the scenes. People that just want to talk to you 24/7, DMs, send nudes, harass. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like I get it. High risk, high reward. You're getting all this, but behind the scenes, you got so much stress to deal with. So
it's an attention thing, honestly. The way
I can't say it's I can't say it's a trade off. I don't know. I don't have tits. You know what I'm saying? I can't do anything. But I can't do anything to say, oh, I'm gonna make this money real quick. Like, this is the easiest way to get all these viewers and followers. So I can't do that. So I can't say, oh, that's a fair trade-off to do this on stream and then off stream deal with all of this and then try to come back on stream like off stream is effective. But like I said, it's nothing against what Ghost is doing, because like I said, she's cool as fuck. I'm in her streams. It's like, I ban everybody, ban world.
Ban world, baby.
Yeah. One shooter.
There's some weird people in her stream, bro.
But and the thing is, you can't really hate on them for doing it, because if you can,
why wouldn't they do it?
Yeah, exactly. Like, she used to stream off her Xbox. She said she used to get like no viewers, her stream, it wasn't popping like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But then she found the secret formula to get it popping. It's not really a secret, but she found the formula to get it popping. You feel me? And you know, why wouldn't you do that? You feel me? Like, you know, it's not like she started the. You know, I don't know who started this whole thing, but Twitch fucks with it.
Algorithm loves it.
You know, I don't know. It's the Twitch higher ups pulling the strings, and I don't know.
It's the algorithm, to be honest, because like it's whatever like people see, you know, saying her stream, because depending on how many people seeing her stream, then she's gonna be put on trending. That's giving her exposure, like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then more and more people see it, so it's like a snowball effect at that point.
Definitely. Well, we kind of ventured off from the original question. Donatello, why did you start streaming? What made you want to stream?
You taking a dump, fam?
I forgot. You said what?
You taking a dump? Man's got the microphone at the door.
Oh, nah. I'm sitting in my chair. I'm just like back on my because I don't know how to stop talking. No, I'm just playing.
This nigga
Oh no. As far as why I started streaming, I don't know. I've always been. Fuck, I should have thought about this, huh?
You want me to come back to you?
It's cool. I already started fucking up. It's my. I always was trying to. Even like back in the day, I always try to kind of like just record myself playing. I always thought it was interesting because when I first found YouTube, I was like, it's like 12 or 13. I was watching a bunch of Halo 2.
It's a YouTube Let's Play thing.
Is this mic cutting out for anybody?
No.
Yeah, I think he's talking too far.
Talking too far.
Yeah, you're good now.
Say it with your chest, bitch.
I'm sorry, I was relaxed. Yeah, I would back when I discovered YouTube, I didn't know what it was, to be honest. I thought there was only like videos of people playing games on there. And I was watching a bunch of Halo 2 videos and stuff like that, just montages, just stupid shit. And I always thought it was interesting, and I always was trying to find a way to record myself playing games and stuff and like talking, because I was like, I'm having a lot of fun doing this, and I just wanted to kind of share it. So I remember back, like even in middle school, I had like this little like shitty ass camera. I was like recording the TV and stuff like that, but my sister would come in my room and stuff, and it didn't do nothing. And then I don't know why I said it didn't do anything. It was terrible. And then I kind of, because I didn't know streaming was a thing when I had started, you know what I mean? Like, not when I started streaming. Yep, I'm fucking up.
Why did you start streaming?
No, bitch, I'm getting there. Bitch, shut up. Fuck you. I don't want to answer now. Being mean to me. Fuck y'all niggas. I don't even stream anymore, to be honest. Fuck y'all. I'm done. I'm about to delete my channel.
So you wanted to just share your experiences gaming?
Nah, I don't.
That's
nah,
what
I'm a real ass nigga. That's all you get. Unfollow everybody.
Oh.
Oh, what the hell? The fuck was that?
Oh, nah.
Oh shit.
Woozy, why'd you start streaming?
Oh, I just want to. There's nothing to do over here, so like, why not? You know, just make some content. Cause like back then, I always wanted. I would watch like YouTube videos. Like I grew up watching like Machinima, all that, like Hutch.
You starting to sound like me.
CNanners. I watched like Chris Move, Pretty Boy Fredo. You know, all the big YouTubers now, like Cash Nasty. I always wanted to be like a content creator, but I could never afford it. But you know, now that I get the money now, you know, it's like, why
shit,
not?
You got money now?
Barely. Now that I got some money now, you know, just
right for the
I
white
always want to do. But I just wanted to pursue like my dreams, you know. And I'm still not done pursuing my dream. I do like streaming. I like talking to you guys, you know, interacting with the stream and all that, you know, slowly making progress. It takes time. I understand that, and you just gotta keep grinding. You know?
True. Static, you don't stream, right?
Nope.
Soup, why'd you start streaming, bitch?
I started streaming because there was a share
Whack.
button on my PS4 controller. And that shit said stream, and I was like, what is this? And then yeah, I saw you can like record yourself playing games, and then I found the Twitch website. I didn't know what the fuck it was. I didn't know it was from Justin TV. Remember we used to be on that? That was cool.
Who?
You
That was Blog TV, boy. You
Blog
talking
TV? Oh,
Yeah, that was
that's
Blog.
almost the same thing.
True.
But I never really wanted to stream. I just wanted to record my gameplay, and then I don't know. I guess like the more I looked into it from my PS4, I was like more interested in trying to get it like better quality. And then I looked at the website, and I was like, oh, there's people on here looking at their streams. I'm like, oh, how they do this? I want to do this. And it just kind of like just kept progressing from there, and I'm where I'm at right now, head ass. It's pretty cool streaming though. Like once I got into it, once somebody came into my chat and started typing at me, saying some weird shit, bro, I was like,
Static?
whoa.
You talking about Static?
Nah, there was one time I was playing. I think I was playing either 2K or some. I think I was playing a basketball game.
NBA Live.
Some little kid. It might have been NBA Live. Some little kid came into my chat. I knew he was little because he said he was like fucking 12 or 11, and he was typing like he was 12 or 11.
Oh, yep.
And he was like randomly he said something, and then he said, oh, do you have a girlfriend? And I was like yeah. And then he was like, do you have sex with your girlfriend? I was like, huh?
He thought you had all the answers.
I was like, oh nah, who is this little man, yo? But it was just like shit like that was like kind of funny, and I don't know, it was just very interesting streaming on Twitch. And then the more I did it, the more people came, and it was just fun to stream on Twitch. I don't know why people watch me, because I'm not funny, but like, you know, I got like 2 people that be watching me and shit. I'm like, oh shit, you came back, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the most out of everybody
I fuck
here.
with you, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's why I stream on Twitch.
Actually, no. Another reason too is because you kind of made me want to stream too. You're kind of my influence. And like I made this Twitch like what 2015. I made a Twitch account in 2015.
You just
I was only there
this
to
year?
watch like streamers. Yeah, I started this year.
Head ass. Thanks.
That's I remember the first time I went to Super Stream. I deadass typed black guy anime and super popped up.
Oh yeah, I remember.
That describes him very well.
Dead ass.
That was.
Oh,
I
you
had
know what? I
put it
did
in my
stream on
tag.
Blog TV. I was streaming Resident Evil Code Veronica. I remember because my dad was watching. I was playing that, and I played Marvel in 4 and like 360p. Yep.
Damn.
Oh, that's tough.
Oh man.
Hey,
oh
man.
man.
It was a $7 capture card.
You stream me on
Damn,
the PS.
What the
Yeah, it had the AV cables in it,
Yeet.
the red, white, and yellow.
All right. Let's move on. This shit about to be 2 hours.
2 hours, 2 episodes.
Damn.
Okay. Next question. Twitch is known
Still going?
for having a weird TOS. People can get banned easily for the simplest things. Should their TOS be adjusted and monitored differently for different streamers? Who wants
Every
to go?
situation should be modern. There should be no set guideline that in, or it shouldn't be one standard like this happened and then this is the result of it. Like I know it's impossible, kind of not to do that, but I feel like everything needs to be looked into instead of it just being this one like linear like line you can't cross. Like the guy who got banned. Something came on his stream while he went to go get food or something like that.
XQC.
Yeah, like shit like that. Like every situation is different, so every way of dealing with the situation should be different. That's how I feel.
Ant.
Yes. When it comes down to TOS, it's kind of weird because it's just like as you said, you just talking about XQC. It's like, look, man, man's didn't mean to do it, so I don't know why you want to. I can understand why you implement a ban. Let's just say, staff came on. Oh, hey, what the hell is going? Yeah, let's ban him real quick because he's playing this. But if he genuinely didn't know it was going on because he walked away from stream, and it's like you can't give the man a little bit of retribution because he didn't know. So, and yeah, you can say, well, you should have been monitoring the stream the whole time, and I get it. But at the same time, accidents happen. As I said, humans are humans. Ain't nobody perfect, so anything can happen. So, yeah.
Oh. He unplugged his shit. He moving around too much. He's using.
Who unplugged? Me?
Yeah.
Oh, that's tough. Well, I don't know the last thing I said, but fuck TOS. Nah, it just needs to be. It just need to kind of have a real set. Like, this is what happens if this happens. Like, let us know if it was an accident. We can reinstate you. But because they told Ghost when they banned her for gambling, it's like, okay, well, that's she told him like that's not what was going on. This is going on, and they're like, okay, it's not gambling. We're not gonna lift the ban. It's like, well, why the fuck not?
Right, that was fucked up.
So it doesn't make sense. It's like you want to be, you want to cater to the community and your people that make you the money. But the moment something's an accident, you don't want to have any leniency. It's like you can't have an iron fist, but be about the people.
I like to hold my fist up. Yeah, I feel that though. I think it's because it's mainly because Twitch, they know they're gonna come back. So, I feel like they feel like they could do anything, But like say for example, if Mixer was as big as Twitch, I feel like they'd be definitely listening to their big streamers, especially if they ban them for something dumb like that.
I heard Mixer's more strict, to be honest.
I think it is more strict. Yeah. That's what I heard.
Because I think it's kind of based more for Microsoft and Xbox, because that's kind of where Mixer popped up first. Like they started advertising Mixer.
Hi-Rez is big on Mixer for some reason.
Because it's Microsoft.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, Hi-Rez is under Microsoft, so that's why. But
that makes sense.
Because I didn't hear anything about Mixer for PC. It was like they started advertising Mixer on Xbox, and I'm like, what the fuck is Mixer? And I watched it. It's cool, you really get to interact with the streamer, doing different things. I mean, you can still do the same thing on Twitch. You just have to use the plugins and the extensions and all that. But Mixer's not bad. It's just very Microsoft heavy. It's not on Sony, obviously. So, but it's like I said, the TOS thing, man. You just gotta have a set deal, because if you don't, then it's like, well, you're biased. They didn't get anything, but I got more, and this and that, and etc. And it's kind of weird because a chicken, she can show all the cleavage in the world, but not get banned, and then you can have the orgasm emotes and you don't have an issue with it. But I can guarantee you there is probably about 1 to 5% of your just chatting streamers that are under 18 doing the same thing, but y'all aren't saying anything because they're lying to you. So here are all these dudes that are 18 and above, like, oh shit, she got tits. Meanwhile, she's 15, 14, still has to do her stars test, head ass. And it's like, oh, you think she's 18, but really she's 14. And, here we are. Everybody's just looking a little suspect there. So if you're not going to tighten up on the guidelines, that type of shit's going to happen. And, I might know a streamer here and there that's doing it, but we're not going to get into that.
I mean, honestly, I feel like Ant made a really good point, especially when it coming to underage streamers, like young girls and all that. I don't feel like they're doing any action about that, showing cleavage. And this is coming after y'all been with me when we were doing the dark web stuff, right?
What?
You know what I'm saying?
You said what?
Yeah. After seeing that, bro, that changed my whole perspective, right? Especially when it comes to kids and all that. what they're exposed to online nowadays.
You know what's on the dark
It's
web?
messed up. Yeah, that shit. But that was
Yeah,
crazy.
that's a whole other podcast right there. I don't know what the fuck happened.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
Yeet.
That shit scarred me, bro.
Facts.
Y'all didn't get in trouble?
No, but
Let's
we
keep
So
it.
all
Let's
y'all
keep it.
niggas-
Let's keep it
yeah.
on
But-
track
but
here,
other-
'cause it's
other than
kind of
that-
long. You know, like go ahead.
But like
We're
other
not,
than
we're not
that,
gonna be
yeah.
streaming for like, the podcasting for like a week because Thanksgiving's coming up. So
Yeah.
That's
might as
true.
well.
You could chop this one in two.
Yeah, he could honestly.
No,
Actually,
I'll put
no,
it
keep
in
it as one.
I'll
Yeah,
keep it as one.
Mm.
We go a little bit over 2 hours.
2 hours? I have never seen 2 hours.
Well,
seen Joe
we're
Rogan podcast
about to be
too.
the first one.
yeah,
Oh,
fuck
no.
guys. What the hell?
Oh,
They could
that's
pause
good.
the
Y'all niggas
fucking
ain't got shit
podcast,
to
come
do.
back to it.
Yeah.
Okay. So Woozy had anything to say about it, or?
I think Aaron clarified it. I agree with him like completely.
Facts. I agree
Mhm.
too. Yeah, I think it's just they're just biased. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Let's see here. What else do we have on here?
What else?
There was a couple other things.
Politics had us.
Oh, that's a whole nother podcast right there.
I can go crazy on that. I can go crazy.
You're
Okay,
Canadian.
but just
For both sides, from my
just
from the side
just
of my
a
country, y'all's
general
I was just playing. Bro.
just a general answer. Don't go too in depth, cause we've seen politics start to appear on Twitch with Donald Trump and Bernie Sanders streaming their campaign gatherings. Should Twitch allow political streams on their platform? Since Static, you are so excited to talk about it. Go ahead.
So, in my opinion, yes. Here's why. Because nowadays, especially when it comes to politics, the news, the media, and all that, especially the big networks, right? They're extremely biased. So they're only gonna tell you things the way they want to tell you, right? Whether it's from people on the left or people on the right, right? Whether it's Trump, Biden, Sanders, whoever it is, they're only gonna let you know things the way they want to see it. So I feel like during the internet, we can see things for ourselves, whether we like it or not. And I feel like that's one of the big reasons Trump won in 2016, because you didn't see him going like these like CNN, MSNBC, Fox 24/7. All we saw was just things that was happening on the internet, like Facebook and all that. And as long as it was getting people's attention, right? People was looking deeper into it and voting.
True.
My bad.
Hello.
Uh-huh.
Okay. You finished, Static?
Yeah, I'm done.
Oh, okay. That was fast. Okay.
Let it on.
Here's a question, right?
Yeah.
A lot of streams on Twitch, right? They'll have in their thing, don't talk about politics and shit like
Or like
that,
religion, you know?
or religion.
Yeah.
But like, since we're on a topic of politics, like I've seen that too. I've like people on Twitch stray away from politics. I think a lot of people would be against politics on Twitch, like say like a category, even though it could just be under just chatting. But what do you think if they made a category for politics?
I think that would help a lot, to be
Yeah,
honest.
It would help.
Like, if it's coming to, like, let's say if I'm watching you for like you're just gaming, right? And then we start talking about politics and religion and all that, because at the end of the day, whether we like it or not, that just creates division, right? And we're coming to a streamer to look at one thing, him gaming, or him just chatting, or him or her, whatever. Like, you know what I mean? Whereas if you start straying off to other subjects, it just creates further division, and nobody's on the same page anymore.
Yeah, I feel like definitely if they had a politics category, it'd be nice if they do like ever do that, because you know people do be on Twitch to talk about, you know, political shit, and because people have put that in their bios or whatever, and in their chat rules, no talk about politics, blah blah blah. And yeah, I feel like that would be cool, and like you said, just to get more exposure on what's actually happening, because you know they only show certain things on certain networks for what they want you to see, and try to get you on their side or whatever. Does anybody else have anything to say about this?
I mean, to add on to that, that's what I like about the internet. Because when it comes to the internet, what's this on the internet, whether it's the truth or not, it's on there. You can't hide anything. You can't cover it up. Right? You can find anything you want when you want, whenever type shit.
True. If you look hard enough.
Yeah, if you look hard enough. Also, on like traditional news networks, you're not gonna know.
Yep. Don or Ant?
Not really.
Nah.
Okay. There was, I think, one more thing. Okay. Here's the last question. Twitch has been the #1 streaming site for a couple of years now and has given many of the biggest streamers their audience. However, there's a new wave of streamers leaving Twitch for other platforms. For example, Ninja going to Mixer.
He got paid.
Yeah, he got paid. And other people. What do you think led them to switch platforms? Do you think this helped or hurt their reputation? Ant, you wanna go first? Huh?
You know what? I'll let somebody else go first.
All right, Don.
You said.
People leaving Twitch.
Oh yeah. I feel like it might have hurt the reputation a little bit, but it's more of a definitely helped their pockets a lot more. It's something that'll blow over. It's I will say I don't understand how the whole thing works. It's people who follow them and like their subscribers is that there's automatically in and stuff. I don't know. It definitely hurts just because if someone's already paying to watch you and everything on Twitch, then I don't know. That means they have to switch platforms as well, which is just a hassle. And I feel like not every one of the people that followed you or that supported you is going to switch over to watching people on Mixer. So I feel like he's going to lose a little bit, but I mean they'll get it back. It'll be fine. I just feel like they're going to hit a little. I don't want to say rough patch because they're still well off, but they're gonna be on a little bit of a decline for a little bit, but they'll be all right.
Okay, Static.
So like, wait, we talking about like Mixer and all that?
Yeah, like
So-
Ninja went to Mixer. I think
Shroud did
Toast
too.
Dude went to
Shroud.
Facebook. Yeah.
Honestly, you can look at it both ways. You can look at it the way like Don said it, how on the view for the streamer, how's it gonna affect them because there's no convenience in it anymore, right? It's not everyone's on Twitch or everyone's on Mixer. It's spread apart, right? But at the same time, it's kind of like from a business move, it kind of makes sense because if you think about it, Twitch has been dominating the market when it comes to IRL streaming for the last couple of years now. And if not that, then YouTube, right? And then other than that, then there's no really other place to go. So we're just waiting for that one company to do the same thing as Twitch did, better essentially. But we don't know when that's gonna come or not. That's pretty much it.
Okay. Woozy.
Me, I think it counters the reputation. Like they're still known, they're still popular. I think they just did it as a business perspective for more money, obviously. But like I think Mixer straight up like gaming, There's really not much people on there for just chatting or anything like that. It's more for
That is
Twitch.
true.
Yeah. People are there for gaming. So that's what I think. I just think they did it for more money. Did it for like their families and all that, but they really didn't care about their reputation. They just wanted the money for it. So
yeah. They definitely went over for the money. As being a big streamer, they get money, you feel me, with everything that they do, and they already got an audience and everything like that. And then they get this deal to go to another platform for more money. Like I think Ninja's deal was like estimated $5 million. There's no exact amount flying in the online with his contract or whatever, but like $5 million, bro, just to
Shit.
switch.
If it was you, Super, what would you do? Would you say yes?
Hell
If Mixer
yeah,
came,
Yeah, I
that's
would.
what I'm saying.
it's definitely a smart business move because like that's a lot of fucking money, bro. You know,
Yeah.
and you can
You
use
still
Whether
that
you're
have
money,
an
already rich or
audience
not.
too.
and you still exactly, and you still have the audience. Like it only makes sense to do it. Like fuck Twitch, I'm going where the money is. You feel me? And then they still have their audience, and then they probably will keep growing as long. It'll go down once they switch, obviously. But I think when Ninja switched, I think everybody was given a free sub to Ninja on Mixer.
Yeah.
So that helped him like keep his viewership somewhat up. Obviously, I don't think it was as big as when he was on Twitch, but you know, he's getting money. So
I feel like they should do a program where, like, if you're switching from Twitch to Mixer, what it would help you, help your viewers transition as well. So it's like you're not just switching to Mixer, so you lose all your views, zero, right? Unless you're like Ninja or something. So it's like, I feel like if you're going from Twitch to Mixer, then it'll help you with a transition, something like, sub half off or type shit like that. Like, you know what I mean?
yeah. Yeah, it's interesting to see what other platforms will do to get whatchamacallit, to get people from Twitch. It's crazy. Imagine paying $5 million to get somebody to stream on your platform.
I think it was 50 million, bro.
That's what I'm saying. I
50?
thought it was
It's
like
50
$50
mil.
million.
It's Microsoft. They got the bread, bro.
50?
He's
Yeah.
been making money. He
It might
probably
have
has
been
way more
50
than
million.
that. I was gonna say that, but I didn't want to sound stupid.
I mean,
I'm
Ninja
not
made
too
10 mil
sure.
from Samsung. Look at that. Hey.
It's crazy, bro. Just for playing games, imagine.
Like he could retire. He could deadass retire.
He's set for life already.
He could have retired before the deal.
I guess he likes streaming.
Shit.
That's
Ain't
why he
no
wants
reason to
continue. Yeah.
He can go until no one.
It's not like he's in
He can go for
construction.
the rest of his life.
He did say himself he wants to be the Michael Jordan of head
Of head ass.
Michael Jordan of gaming. Yeah,
Well, that ain't finna happen.
He ain't no shofu.
Huh?
Neck ass.
What did he say? No.
He ain't no show food.
That's my nigga.
He ain't no Black Okage. That's who he's not. To be honest.
Nah.
he's just cringy, but he's good. He's a good player. He's
He definitely
entertaining.
go in.
Yeah,
He's a pioneer, I'll say that.
yeah.
Yeah,
His
Pioneer
old
for
streams
color
back when he like used to curse and shit. I think that's what got him there too. Like back when he
Yeah.
Oh, big fan.
No,
used to play like
Nowadays,
PUBG and all that.
Everything is business nowadays. The better you can have exposure to, like, businesses to give you ads, if
Yeah,
if you open
sponsors.
your like sponsors, if you're able to open your channel to more people, hence children, for example, like Fortnite, then you're able to get further ahead.
Facts. I feel like these companies are looking now at like streamers more because they know this is what people be watching, so they trying to get some exposure off these streamers, and they gotta pay that money. You feel me?
G Fuel.
Head to my description box down below. Enter my promo code for 10% discount on G Fuel.
Alright, yo, I gotta go. I gotta go. Party. My ride's about to be here.
Alright, bro.
We
I'm
should
about
have
to
been
end
done with this
anyways.
shit.
Alright, if you gotta go now, just shout your shit out, bro. Who are you?
Yeah.
Where we
Alright,
can
bro.
find you?
It's your boy Nut. You can find me on X videos. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no.
Is that where you stream?
I'm playing. Yeah, that's what I stream. Long Nut. Nah, I'm playing. So yeah, I ain't got no socials or none of that. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, it was nice talking to you guys.
Appreciate you
You
being
know what
here.
I'm saying? I'm trying to get me this booty. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, don't.
I have no idea what he's saying at all.
You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get in. I'm trying to get in, get out with a. on me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But
Well, get
anyways,
out. You can do the get out part right now.
Head
uh,
ass.
but other than that, yeah, it was nice talking to you. It was a podcast. I really appreciate that, yo. That was really good.
No doubt,
I-
bro.
Hey, peace, yo.
Alright.
All right, bro.
Does anybody else have anything else to say before we end this wonderful podcast?
Shout out Will Vicky, you know. She reading, she
I
listens
don't-
to this podcast, you know.
you
Tryna-
know,
Oh,
trying
2.5 hours of it.
I'm trying to give a
Yeah.
shout out to Sincerely Juju. Like, I DM'd
you know.
you and you haven't opened my DM.
Hey, Lola Wood, if you listen to this, just break up with Odell. Just get with me, all right?
Yo, these girls is playing with us, bro. For real.
No,
No cap.
crazy.
That's why y'all need to go back to the white girl one.
Nah. That's big.
That's
bro.
Woozy. That's
Nah.
what Woozy looking for.
Oh, nah.
All right, we're gonna end this episode, y'all. Thanks for tuning in. This is only the second episode. Probably, I don't know when we're gonna do another one.
Yeah, we got Thanksgiving coming up, so probably next week.
Sometime
So-
next week, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
Sometime. All right. So, Ant, yeah, any final words? Shout out your socials or whatever.
Nah, I mean all my social, all my
What
social.
is it? Oh, nah, you don't want to follow him.
Oh man, all my social. Yeah, that's a new name. That's a new word right there. Social. Nah, all my social.
I can't even say
My
it if I want
socials.
to.
Nah, but you can just follow me almost anywhere. It's the name I got now. Annie Xerxes. I've had people also pronounce
You gotta
it
spell
as,
that, Chief.
yeah,
Anorexorus.
Yeah, alright. Some people also called me Antexorcist, but it's, you know what I'm saying, just ANTEXERXES, and then, you know what I'm saying, ladies, hit me in the DMs, you know, we can burst that SEX.
Ooh.
No, but yeah, that's all it is, you know.
What does that mean?
Don't
Or
worry
is that
about
your
that. Just
name?
know I'm a god, and that's all
I'm
you.
about to fucking
That's
Google
you.
it right now. You stupid.
I'm about to Google it. But nah, that's all I got. God, I don't need to say too much.
I
Man.
think I spelled it wrong.
Oh fuck no.
I think you spelled it wrong. It says, "Do you mean art taxes?"
Oh.
Yeah, I know what that is, but that's not it.
Oh, you Persian now?
Oh nah. Okay.
Persian.
All right.
You
Donatello. Last words.
Don't fucking follow me. Don't talk to me. Y'all niggas.
All right. Woozy.
I already said it. You know.
All right. I mean, y'all know Don and Woozy's socials. If y'all don't, y'all gotta go back to the first episode, head ass, and y'all know mine's too. But I just want to thank everybody for listening to the podcast. If you made it this far, it's gonna be like fucking 2 hours and like 10 minutes or some shit like that. But you feel me? We gonna be back, yo.
Always
Sincerely,
do this
Juju,
shit when
hit
I'm
me
hungry.
up, girl. I'm gonna tag you in this shit, bro. You better. You know what I'm
Nah,
saying?
that's my girl. What you mean?
No, you. Whoa, Vicky, bro. All right, let me end
Nah.
this. Bro. We out of here, y'all.
R.I.P. Rey Mysterio.
Deuces.